I don't this thing up. Ah, holy shit. Okay. OBS doing some weird things right now. Let's go ahead and turn this down. Turn this down. I can barely be able to hear that. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let's see if I can adjust my mic. First off, you guys are beautiful. I don't even know how many people we have in here. I should probably check that out. Does anybody see me? Anybody hear me? Doing weird things. Oh, wonderful. Oh, how you guys doing? Is the music too loud? That's the first question I have for you guys. First question. Bro, this is so exciting. Y'all, I have not live streamed before. I do YouTube videos for a living. So, music. Okay, perfect volume. Love to hear it. Okay, cool. Kind of just want some background music just to keep things a little interesting. Well, I hope you guys are doing fantastic tonight. Man, what a crazy market. You don't hear any music. Well, we want to hear a little bit of music. Go ahead and crank this. Okay. Desktop audio is rugging right now. You know what? I'm not even going to worry too much about it. We're just going to go vibe. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and get into... There we go. Okay. Thank you guys. Seriously, I'm just getting everything set up. This is like a warm-up stream, so I can make sure I have all my stuff kind of copacetic as far as levels and everything like that goes. We're just gonna go ahead and pause this music so I can think. Yeah. I for some reason on this scene change, when I set up a new display and didn't set up my mic. So yeah, kind of rug there. My bad, guys. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about the market. Obviously, we had the Just Ape mint today. 5 SOL. I don't even know where we're at right now. 8.99. It's still above mint, so I guess that's good. You know, didn't completely rug, didn't completely go below 5. So if you got whitelist, congratulations. I hope you guys are selling for at least a little bit of a premium. Get some much needed SOL because holy crap, we're still below $40 per SOL. What's going on, guys? How's it going, Snipe? The outcome of the Cubist bet. That's a good question because I can't remember the time frame. I don't know if it's 24 hours or not. Let's go to. We can go to Alexander. I know that motherfucker. No, we're not gonna go to Alexander because he has like a bajillion tweets. Um, does anybody know what the Cubist time frame is? Yeah, Ghost Kid DAO is fucking nuts. I love it. I love it. Was it 1 hour post mint? Okay. Awesome. Well, I mean, congrats to all those. I think there was a large majority. So that was the first time majority actually hit on the over under. So good job, team. Way to go. I like that, at least people that got the whitelist got to earn money. 5 souls steep. We're so used to hearing like that 1 to 2 soul range, maybe even 3 soul, but 5 soul steep. Fortunately, I kind of get where they're coming from, but I feel like you have to prove a lot, even in this bear market. Um, hey, stud, how does it work with Cubist bets? So they I think they just track Magic Eden, right? So they set. Now, I don't know who the bookmaker is. That's a really good question. So if anybody knows anything about Cubist Collective and wants to put it in on how they make the lines on the over-under, I would love to hear that. But we're not going to talk too much about that, although they're doing very well right now, too. Holy shit. They were at like 5 yesterday. Look, any gains in this market right now are good gains, and I love that people are doing something innovative. Um, yeah. You'll So one of the things I had lined up for you guys is one, we will be doing remnant stuff. Obviously, they have an update coming out, so I'm in talks with them to do a live stream. This is kind of just a warm up stream for y'all, but we can go ahead and open up some loot. In the meantime, I'm super excited because I've been hitting trolleys left and right, and a bunch of different items, and it just keeps reminding me that we have item inflation. I'm so excited for durability because when we have item inflation, it's just like the US dollar, right? We keep having item inflation. It means that all the items we're looting, it's not really a play to earn sort of game. Everything's going to just keep getting inflated. So super excited. We've been in talks. I'm not going to disclose anything that Stud doesn't want me to on some of the utility and stuff that's coming for camp and all the crazy things we have in the pipeline. But um, what's up? Not father. Hey, I appreciate you guys, dude. Bot heads. We're getting into bot heads, so I have an agenda today. But right now, we're just kind of making sure everything works as far as the stream goes. I'm gonna open up this loot for you guys so you can see me get rugged in real time. It would be really cool, Stud, if you can, turn on the. Do you guys hear the dogs too? Let me know if the dogs are a thing because I'm gonna start shutting them out. But Stud, it would be really cool if we showed them like what loot looks like, please. Anyways, as far as what we have planned for today, so we're going to be talking a little bit about mints and what's going on and maybe a thesis I have because all the mints we've been seeing lately are super hyped brand mints. Obviously, in the wake of OK Bears and how well they did, we came into a huge brand meta where a lot of them did well. But I think there's a lot of factors that play into it, and we'll get into it. But that meta is shifting. We're obviously in the builders meta. We've seen the huge Blocksmith Labs run up. We've seen Famous Fox run up. Tayo did a little bit of numbers as well. I'm excited for Gen 3 coming out. Look, I'm not going to get any loot. Rugged in real time, y'all. That rug zone, yeah. It was brutal. We're going to be talking a little bit about that builder meta. One, Blocksmith Labs obviously had its run up. Obviously, I've been shilling Bothead if you paid any attention. I think they can coexist, right? I don't think this is a one size fits all. I'm really excited for the first come, first serve features for us and consumers, for us, those aren't like completely building the projects. And then it's exciting to see the feedback on Botheads on how their beta has worked for projects so far. It's been seamless. I actually got whitelist for Crypto Quest, which is one of the projects that were using the Bothead beta, and it worked seamlessly. So I'm really excited to see that go public. I'm also super excited for what they did as far as monetizing for the community, as far as their holders goes, rewarding them. I think that's huge. I think that was my one hesitation is like, okay, well, I guess we can rent our bots out or anything like that, but I love that they're staking. I love that you can pay for the utilization of the tools and that bot heads will actually get some sort of rewards back for it. So, yeah, bullish on builders. We'll be talking a little bit about some undervalued gems like Curse Labs. I talked about them for a little bit. And then Cyber Samurai, I did a little sweep this week. I will probably sweep some more. I think we're still going to see some paper hands as people are impatient. And Tensei is probably, I would say, I'm going to realistically say 2 weeks away. But if it's sooner, great. You know, I'm prepared at least somewhat. So if you guys don't know what Tensei is, it is what is happening with a lot of established projects right now. And this is what I'm really bullish on. I like finding these sub 10 soul projects like Remnants, like Cyber Samurai, like, well, it was Botheads. Pothead is another one too, if you like revenue sharing. If you think Bothead's going to go up and we're going to continue to see, you know, if we see even a fraction of what Blocksmith Labs has, that's going to be a really valuable play. So I bought a Pothead. Make sure you get level 2. I think it's worth it. Bunnies and homies. Look, man, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If I see anything with what's it called? That skull, like the Ket's skull or the whatever happened with Kets. Does anybody know if they got their Twitter back? What's happening with bunnies? Because I gotta say I'm they were the first ones. I will give them their due as far as Kets goes because I love Kets. They got some big Ket energy, man. Okay, Bears obviously doing something a little bit different, but they definitely followed a blueprint. And then everything else kind of fell into place. Great Goats, Bunnies. Hello Panther, I think, is minting this week. Trying to think of everything that's going on. But it just seems I'm tired of the meta. I don't know how many farm animals we have left. But it's just getting a little tiring. So I like seeing builders. This is why I'm bullish on people like Remnants and everything going on with them. There are so many things that are sub 10 sold that shouldn't even be close. I can tell you that wholeheartedly. And yet we're going to continue to see. I love Ghost Kid DAO is pumping. There's some really cool people in there. I'm still curious as to like what their end goal is in the next 3 months. I think it's going to be sick. But Just Ape, look, it's a lifestyle branding sort of thing. I'm tired of seeing this stuff, man. Trip and Ape Tribe, we saw it get super mega hyped to 80 and now it's at 18. Like, to me, when it comes to these branding, lifestyle, whatever plays, you're playing a game of musical chairs. And if you aren't investing in builders, like, you're just trying to be the first one in the seat and it's hot potato, right? I mean, you're just trying to get rid of it as soon as possible for a profit until they prove otherwise. Um, like, that is such a fall from grace. If you bought the top, like, seriously, salute you guys for being exit liquidity. And hopefully you learned a lesson. Monkey Baby Business. Heck yeah, I'm pissed off I didn't join Monkey Baby Business. I saw them at 30. First off, FN is a legend. That dude just continues to build and one listens to his community. I've heard so many stories of colleagues I respect that just jump in and they're like, yo, I asked for like a trait sniper. I wasn't able to see some traits on some stuff and they got it to me in like 10 seconds flat. So not only are they building, but listening to a community, obviously very important in this role. Um, yeah, yeah, he's a legend. I will take Monkey Baby Business all day, even at 60. I think they're at 60 right now. The last time I checked, they were, and I was kicking myself because um, they were at 30. Oh, 52. Okay, I might actually buy one here soon because it's one of those things, dude. There's so many good projects right now. We can talk about investing in builders. And I love Famous Fox. If you haven't seen my video, go ahead and check. I talked about 4 brands to buy. Um, and Famous Fox is on there. It felt really good when they pumped when I said to buy them. I think they were at like 25 and they ran up to 50. I still think they're adorable. The one thing that would change Famous, actually 2 things. 2 things would change Famous Fox for me personally is one, I think they could add more value with all the tools they had. I wish they monetized just a little bit more. Like, I wouldn't blame them. You can run a serious business off all the tools they did. I wish they would monetize a little bit more. reward themselves, add it to the DAO. I mean, they have the lowest royalties I've seen in a. I can't stand this update. I mean, I get it, but they have some of the lowest royalties I've seen. I mean, because they're one of the OG projects, and this was like the norm back then. It's like 5%. 4.2. Yeah, FN is goaded. he's he's so goaded. The man is just he's just a good person too. Like those people that it's that rare case, but you find them on Twitter and dude just keeps building. Dude, stay humble. You want to know another person? And I told people to buy this, but my mic wasn't working that day, and I went to go post the video. But Zen Dragons, they were at like 6 Sol the other day. I don't know if anybody's used the Zen Launchpad or all the other stuff they're offering, but the Stakeor platform, unreal. Um, I can show you one. I just aped into some. We'll see. Let's go to Frog Club. I randomly bought these because I actually thought they were pretty cool. And we are going to go ahead and do this while I type in this. Okay. All right. So I don't know if you guys have seen the staking platform that Zen Launchpad uses, but it is clean. They have a bunch of other tools that they offer to people who launch with them. And I think if they got the marketing side of things right, they would be unreal. I think they would match Soulport, honestly. I actually think they offer more things than Soulport does right now, but obviously the graphic protocol is going to change a lot of things. So, seeing my seed phrase, shit. It's okay. I don't really have anything. Soul's worth like $2, dude. You can take it all. Later, what are you getting these days? I'm so jealous you have 200 rems, dude. They're going to blow the fuck up. I don't know how long it's going to take for people to realize that, but I think with the upcoming update, it's going to be big. Another thing I'm super bullish on, if you guys were in a Twitter space, I talked with Triple M, Shake, Dorian, a lot of the Cyber Samurai guys. I think it was the Cyber Samurais. It wasn't a Cyber Samurai space, but they were all in there. They're all the homies. But I chilled a little bit about Curse Labs. I'm bullish on. Yeah, yeah. I need a ghost kid, Gavin. Um, anyways, I said live that I think Curse Labs is a super underrated play. This is a medium term hold. So if you guys don't have like a trading wallet, which I always suggest, you should have a trading wallet. You should have a hold wallet. Um, this has gone into my hold wallet. I only own like a couple of them. I'll probably add more as I learn more about their love tokenomics, but they just recently transferred from the Zion token protocol, which is by Solana Cat Cartel and uh, Magic Mushies. Holy shit, what a throwback. And I've just never seen a project tied to the Zion token do well. They're coming out with their own tokenomics. They have a bunch of other things happening. Yo, Brandon, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Um, give away a banana. No, I have so many trolleys though that I plan on giving away when it comes to the update. So whenever we get the update, I have some stuff planned with Juice, and I'll go live then, and we'll be doing some giveaways and stuff on in-game camp and items and all that good stuff. So be on the lookout for that. That will actually probably be a non-scheduled stream, as far as like I will be doing this 9 p.m. Eastern time every single Tuesday, and then 10 a.m. Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'm bullish on these guys. I think this is one of those under 5 Sol plays that could pay out really well. They're bridging the gap. They do Airbnb arbitrage. They have a rev share model with the NFT holders. If you hold enough of these guys too, you get free stays at their Airbnb, which I think is super cool. After you stake for a little bit. So yeah, man, there's a lot of undervalued plays. I don't know what you guys are seeing out there. But this is the time that I think, look, Sol's $40. I realistically see us going down to 25 at worst. So I'm dollar cost averaging into Sol because I wanted this for the longest time, and I'm finally getting it. I'm not going to be scared this time. Um, this is I have the expendable capital, so obviously if you don't, then you know it is what it is. Smart C Society. Okay, so we covered bot heads. Who watches you while you sleep? My wife watches me while I sleep. Um, Smart C Society. Smart C Society seems really cool. I am curious as to like I think those things. I don't know if you guys know, and this is actually going to be my guest for next week, and I don't know if they're here, but Hello Moon seems to have a ton of the same utility from what I've seen. I would have to get my hands on a Smart C before I give you an official verdict, but I know they do like a bunch of social analysis as far as Twitter goes. Geobots, yeah. Who was it? It was Beyond. Beyond was showing me Geobots too, and they look. I have. They're one of those things that I have to sit down and read a white paper. And unfortunately, guys, there's so many of these projects that are building so many cool things. That's kind of the whole reason for this stream is I want to look at projects like Geobots, uh, kind of dive deep into the project, talk a little bit about what they're building because they're building something super complex over there at Geometry Finance that we're going to need to talk about in depth. They deserve their own like 15-minute segment because we can go check out their floor price. Last time I checked, it was like, yeah, it hasn't moved much at all. The art's pretty sick. I actually think the art's pretty fire, but it's not PFPable, which, we if you look at like the average NFTer, they want something to show off. This doesn't show off much, like this isn't something you can set as your Twitter profile picture. Um, what's up, Tom? Yeah, he got me in the DMs too. Yeah, and look, and Beyond's a smart dude too. So if he's shilling it, it definitely has my attention. Um, Geno Pets, dude, I Geno Pets is honestly the things that everybody should have got instead of Step In. I don't know if that's too soon for you guys, but what are they? Six? Holy shit! they're, they're on a tear. This is actually the project that got me into Solana NFTs. Um, After seeing ETH run up, and ETH never really made sense to me. It was a bunch of branding plays. It was just like, I mean, it still does it. Look at Goblin Town. Goblin Town is like, what the fuck is that? Uh, ETH never made sense to me. But when I saw this interview, the founders of Genopets with box mining, that's when it clicked for me. That I was like, holy shit, people are actually building stuff on Solana that seems really cool and really forward thinking. Um, I mean, I think they're going. What I heard with Genopets is that you still need one of their habitats. So make sure if I don't know if anybody has. There we go. And they're 80. Dude, this was such a steal. We can go check this out real quick on. Uh, Hello Moon. 1 minute. Holy shit, you guys are blowing up chat. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch. I was expecting to stream to like 5 people, so um, I appreciate it. I'm about to buy that floor one. Good. Honestly, I think right now these builders that are under 10 soul are really where a lot of the wealth is, and then blue chips. So those would be the two things that I would buy right now. And then anything that has a future blue chip kind of feel to it. So I still consider Famous Fox a blue chip, even though I think they're underpriced. But like I was saying, if they one learned how to monetize and reward their holders a little bit better, and two, if they had some look, I don't think mutation meta is like what everybody should be doing. Look at this rip, dude. So in the past month, it has gone from 17 to 80. Victor, what's Mountain Friend? Great Goats. Great Goats I'm staying away from. Yeah, I'm not. Check out the price of Genopet Elemental Gems on. I don't want to because I'm gonna FOMO into Genopets. I think they are what Step In should have been. I think they measured out their tokenomics a lot better. I think they built up to it better. I think they have evolved their ecosystem more consciously, and they made it a more fun game, like something you want to spend your money at. The problem with Step In was that it was too inflationary. GST was always going to be a sell pressure token, and three, there wasn't enough fun to Step In. Like you just went on your walk and that was it. And everybody, the main selling point of it was like, holy shit, I made 400 bucks today on a 25-minute walk. Let me go ahead and buy like a purple shoe for 500 Sol. I feel really bad for people that were overexposed to that because there were some big names buying into it, and I I bought an uncommon or a common one. Yeah, whatever the lowest one is. Made my money back. I fully expected it to, but I was like, well, if it's gonna keep making money and I can go on a walk because I do anyways, um, might as well. I'll join the Ponzi for a little bit. Let's see. What's Mountain Friend and Note of Fish? Are those projects? I don't know what those are. Sod, when it comes to great goats, I'm staying away. I have no desire. It's actually funny. I showed Frog Club, but Suave is part of it, and Suave's done some really, really weird things. I don't know if you saw what he did with High Rollers, which is one of his other projects, and how if you burn them, if you sent them basically to him, you could get a Great Goats whitelist pass where he would end up grabbing the High Rollers, flooring them, and because you wanted to get a Great Goats whitelist pass, you would just keep buying the floor. So it was like an infinite money scheme for him, and he would just keep giving out whitelist spots. So no, I'm staying the fuck away from that. I'm glad fat don't exercise. Hey man, I'm getting there again. Honestly, once Step and stopped, I was like, well, I'm not. It's working out isn't as fun now that I'm not making money. I would just go, walk to the gym instead. Really is. Yo, Shake's the homie. I'm gonna go ahead and tweet this out again. Make sure we get more people in here. Note of Fish. I have no idea what this is, bro. Victor, you want to shill me? You can jump in my DMs as far as Twitter goes. Make sure you're following me. Um, and just at me if I don't think I have my DMs open anyways, but yeah, you can show me on this. The only messaging infrastructure. See, this is really interesting because what was it? Party chat? Chill chat. What happened to chill chat, man? Reminds me a little bit of this. But this is like a pixel art metaverse where it's create to earn. Yeah, you can chill me. Da-da-da. Plus, he upset with Terra taking his whitelist away. Can a Tadian become blue chip? Yes, absolutely. Dude, what they're building, like a credit score that's backed by the blockchain, like uh, how they're building credit scores on Web3, essentially. I mean, that alone is going to be so needed just to give people at a high. I mean, if you want to automate giving loans to people, you do have to have some sort of variability to the loans, understanding what risk is and counterparty risk is. And if you can assess that, then like Atadians is a no brainer, right? So um, I think they're number 3 on my upcoming buys list that I plan on buying. That they're right there with Famous Fox as far as price range that I think have potential to be blue chips. So yeah. What are your thoughts on Vandal City? Bullish on their alpha team, competition, lots of whitelist. Yes, I heard the Vandal City whitelist team was basically like 3 alpha hunters teams. So that alone, what's Vandal City at right now? I mean, look, I was shilling Akari at this price basically because I said, "Yo, it's 2,222 people." And they got an insane amount of whitelist. Now, I'm not as bullish on them anymore because Hydra's absolutely shit the bed. So if Hydra shit the bed, that's how they got a lot of their whitelists. I still love Akari for the artwork's dope to me. It's really dope. I wish their rares were more rare to me, but other than that, their one-on-ones were like the only thing. They also made their liquidity pool too much or too soon. Yeah, dude, I love that. Harrison, I actually love the shit out of that. Um, yeah, Vandal's always been something I'm high on. I just, a lot of these, that would be one of those instant reward sort of things where, hey, we already came out with the project. The art's decent. I think Jakan and Vandal had the same artist. I think the artist looks fine. I don't know what it is with the artist though. They don't know what to do with one of the hands, right? Like I wish there was some that didn't have this hand up, right? Same goes for Jakan. Like, dude, not all of these need to have like the hammer's right there. What's he got the hand up for if the hammer's like this short? I don't know. Yo, ZVH, loot, loot, brother. Loot, loot. Yeah, Chill Chat got a huge seed round. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Obviously, guys, we need something different besides Discord. Like, we need a solution. We are begging for a solution. I've been trying to brainstorm that, but obviously, I always think about like 20 different things at a time, and I just need to focus on like three projects at a time, so my ADD doesn't kick in hardcore. But yeah, we need a better solution for Discord. Yeah, let's see. Also, sorry if there's a delay, y'all. Mail each other letters. Yeah, we'll send smoke signals too. It'll be great. Um, I want to get your guys' opinion because it's just been on my mind a ton lately. Is how what do we think about Tayo Robotics Gen 3? We can go check them out. Tayo Robotics. I'll check Mountain Friend. I'll add it to my list of things. Where's my notepad? Look, I will always be shield projects, but I am much more picky these days because I just want to buy everything. So Phantom Follow theme. Yeah. Yeah, you can't fade Tom. I mean, I will buy solely because I know Project Graphite, dude. I think it's just I'm at this point where I think shit is just so much more complex than people are willing to spend the time for because in NFTs we have like the attention span of maybe 5 minutes that we aren't sitting down to understand one, the graphite protocol, two, I guarantee when Guppies comes out with like what they are building, I guarantee there are tons of people who are still confused by like the whitelist allocation pool idea from different DAOs, which I think is so cool. I think this is like the first time I'm like, yo, somebody is actually doing something super fucking interesting socially. Like this is a social experiment, and he said it from day one. Frank's the goat. Um, only affordable entry. And that's right, Riley. Yo, I think this is. Have I looked into? No, I've been staying away from ETH. But I love the fact that dragons are going over. Boryoku decided to make an ETH project, and I've been seeing a lot of notable people with Akumu dragons. So the only thing I'm worried about is that people paid a shit ton of Blood Moon Boku. They paid a shit ton for it. I think it was like 50 Sol, and it's not even an ETH yet. So they're not at break even right now. And then you're also having to deal with ETH. And personally, I don't want to deal with ETH right now. I think um, it's just a really lull time, and I would rather invest in the building that's going on like Solana than try to play some of the meme shit that's going on. I mean, like, let's look at OpenSea right now. I want you guys to just see if we go down to what's notable over there, like, what the fuck is this shit? Just Ape is number two. First off, congrats. I don't even care what you guys think about the project. I don't have high hopes for it, but the fact that it is 91,000 in Sol in less than what? I think we're at 5 hours now. 5.5 hours is insane. But look at this shit. I mean, Goblin Town, dude, this shit rocketed. I want you guys to understand this. The shit rocketed up to like 9 ETH, 9 ETH. If you times that by the multiple of what ETH is compared to Sol, it's 45. So you're talking literal D gods level floor price for fucking this. What what the shit is this? Boku dead. Yeah, I like they dropped hard. They were at like a 500 Sol floor price at one point. Um, I just don't know why you wouldn't go from ETH to Sol and not Sol to ETH while we still have a ton of eyes on us. We have a lot more active wallets. Transactions are up. I think it's just because you can make an ETH mint at like what, zero point 0.1, which is the equivalent of 5 Sol. People fudded the shit out of Just Ape for 5 Sol, and they don't bat an eye at a zero point 0.1 ETH mint. So Duppies, if you can get into Duppies, dude, that's art, bro. Yo, no cap. This actually looks like me. In college, I actually wrecked my face. I have 3 titanium plates in my face and a fake cheek, and you can tell my nose is. I broke my nose like 4 times, but um, yo, I straight up looked like this guy. I'll have to get a picture for you guys. Um, that's cyberbullying. Jesus Christ, guys. Um, all right, let's go back. Yeah, yeah, Boku's dead, dude. Imagine buying 500 Soul floor price dragons. Shit hit the bed. Shit hit the fan. I'm not shit in the bed. See what Boryoku's at. Oh my god. I mean, it's still at 150, so I guess that's fine. But dude, this shit was like 30K for a fucking dragon before. Ugh. Sod, you asked D God's new project, Duppies. Is it a good buy? Obviously, not financial advice. Nothing on this channel is. I'm a fucking degen, just like everybody else. But yeah, if I can get whitelist for Duppies, I'm minting the shit out. I don't even care. I guarantee you it opens at like 40 or 50. So, and dust right now is, well, if you bought in early, unfortunately, I gave away all my dust for a Bubble Goose raffle spot. So I don't know if that was the biggest brain play of my life or I, screwed the pooch and dust is going to a bajillion. We'll find out. Optimus. You see someone's integrity in Soul NFTs by how they manage the remnants. I mean, I'm managing, dude. What do you mean? You can see all my remnants right here. I'll even scoot this over so you can see it a little better. But yeah, I pretty much have. So I have a few loadouts with Military Compass, Megalite, and Trolley, and they're all hitting Rad Zone, which you guys can roast me for that because you have a lower infection rate anyways at Rad Zone. You're burning 2 keys. I should be sending them to Military Base, but the loot chance is up, and honestly, I just want to run Rug Zone as many times as possible. I want you guys to see how many. We can see this. There's banana. Look at the trolleys I found lately. It's kind of nuts. Let's see. Yo, there's somebody with oh, there's 3 backpacks. You mean guys up? Yeah, that's true. Um, yo, who's that chick who ended up frying on public or the first come first serve whitelist and ended up dumping all of them, which is kind of why our floor price went down a little bit. But yeah, that was I can't remember what her name was. You wish. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you wish, dude. What the fuck? Um, Goodness gracious. Yo, here's another one that people nobody's talking about enough. Moneyplex is kind of sick, and the Money Boys themselves, I really like the art. I don't know about you guys, but Money Boys are they're kind of dope. Yeah, fake chick. Are you guys giving away free shit on my stream? Yo, stop shit. I'll give away more free shit. Stop, guys. This is turning into a remnant stream real quick. I'll even see how many people I have on here right now. Um, what is the last thing I want to talk about? Cyber Samurai. Dude, this is the most obvious play besides remnants I have ever seen in my life. Like if we're talking about art and brand, this alone right here, the art that they are getting is so fucking nuts. And the fact that you can just get one off lore and possibly get a rare sounds great. Stay out of it or I'll mute you, Bison. Okay. Listen, Terror. You have no you don't have that power over in Saber DAO. I'm gonna be terrified when we integrate it with remnants. Will Communa 3 shoot up? That is a great question. Yes. Not financial advice. I need to say that before everything I say, but dude, that might be like the most big brain play right now in the 40 range. Would be Atadians, Communa 3, and Famous Fox. I would say those are like the three that within that 30 to 40 range, these are no-brainers. Communa 3, their software is unreal. And you can see that by the fact that HE bought like all their labs. If that dude is buying 1,000 soul NFTs in like waves like that, you know it's gonna be a fucking. Oh, what's up, Dorian? How you doing, man? You say doxed, bro? I've been doxed. You guys can find my shit easy. I gotta chat. What's up, June? Yeah. So I don't really have an. In case you can't tell, I don't really have an agenda for this stream. This is literally just like me shooting the shit with you guys. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the chat. Two, just want to make sure everything worked. I need to work on music in the background. We'll have better scenes as well. I'm just learning how to use like actual transitions, import transitions, and add frames into shit. Like, okay, for instance, you should not see that background. It should just be black. Boom. Dorian, we still need to talk, man. I need to show you kind of my whole setup and whatnot. Can I check Mountain Front? Do you have been so persistent that I have to now? Mountain Friend. All right, what is this? Yo, I love some degen, like sub 3 soul buys. Yeah, hit me up on Discord. Seriously, this is like the most uncoordinated stream ever. I mean, we could talk about June. You're the other person. Has Beyond literally shilled all remnants on Geobots? Am I picking up Shinsen Goku? Hell yes. That is like the mint I'm most excited about. Yo, they are my lab rat right now. I have a thesis that all of these hype mints are that the only reason people are hyped is because they know they can flip them. Shin did everything perfectly. I'm so glad I got into that Discord and like 300 followers. And I think the only reason it was is because Twitter algorithm put it in my feed. And I think that was because of Stud. So one, thank you, Stud. Stud's one of the OGs in that server and has been talking to Ryan about the game because they're building somewhat similar, I don't want to say somewhat similar. They're PvP focused over there, but they're pixel art. They do have kind of a time frame. It's more of an idle game in a sense. I think the only thing I'm worried about was Shin, and this is right now. Obviously, I know Ryan's goated. I know his teams are goated. I have full confidence that he's going to continue to build up the thing. But I was playing the beta build, and I would just forget, like, when it came to the remnants, right? You stake them, they go out from, depending on what your wait time is, anywhere from like 4 to 10 hours, and then you come back and you are instantly rewarded with loot, right? Whereas in Shin Sengoku, you have to attack, you instantly get the reward, and then you have to wait to attack again. So I forget to attack. When I know I am waiting and I get a reward at the end of it, that's when I'm like, yo, I think I'll be minting 10 of them. Yeah, I'm frying that shit, dude. I love shit. Ryan's so smart too, and I have full confidence. But back to what I was saying is, I forgot on beta to like make it a part of my routine to go in and attack and check my Rio, and um, I think that's the one thing I'm worried about. But I have full faith in Ryan that, one, the fact that it's going to be like remnants where he's actually delivering a product on mint day, the fact that it's 2 SOL in this like crazy 5 SOL mint market, it's nuts. Yo, 1 minute. Let me go ahead. Danger zone in the background. What do you mean danger zone in the background? Mountain Pay. They building pay QR code through Solana. What's the difference between Soul Pay and this, Victor? I mean, there's a bunch of other payment platforms that are like VC funded, so I'm all for it. I love the payment system, by the way, Bison. Oh, bro, Stud, you're the one who recommended. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, I think Saigo was the one who messaged me. Yo, Tara, what are you saying or not to? Please tell me I'm still streaming. Yeah. Anyways, Dorian, yeah, I will definitely be. It's the same. Victor, are you saying it's the same as Solana Pay? Because if so, I mean, why not use Solana Pay? I think that would be my only thing. They're cool. I love pixel art personally, so I'm about it. This isn't like anything I've seen. It's pictures of mountains, so that's cool. 2.2K supply always worries me. I'm bullish on those 5 to 10K or not to get loot. Oh, you're saying I didn't finish my sentence. I am so sorry. All over the place right now. Anyways, when it comes to remnants, you get loot. I made it a part of my routine. With Shin Sengoku, I'm worried that it won't become part of my routine. I'll forget about it sometimes. I'll end up losing Rio, losing progression. Maybe that'll fire me up to keep motivated, but I'm curious to see what other kind of troops and shit that they'll come out with. But yo, the generals that they're coming out with, um, they look so good. We can go check them out real quick. Actually, I want to do that because I got a shills Shin because they're the homies. I cannot believe I found. I'm never early to anything, y'all, ever. Um, but dude, this is some of the best pixel art I've ever seen in my life. Shin and bot heads. Dorian, we're basically the same person. Phantom following theme. What's pen friends? So do you, I'll check out pen friends. I don't know what it is. As far as mountain friends go, yeah, I mean that's decent volume for their floor price. I just don't know. Are they in? Yeah, they are in Hello Moon, so we can check out their price action real quick. Oh, they're pretty recent. I mean, look, I'm not big on catching falling daggers, but it looks like a pretty solid entry. And we can kind of see who else is buying these. Okay, some notable names up here. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but dude, Hello Moon's goated. If you guys aren't here next week, they're gonna be my first guest on the show. So again, this is all just making sure. I'm so new to live streaming that I just want to make sure that this all worked. Thursday should be more fun, although I'm pretty sure I'll be cutting it close. My dog's vet appointment's at 8:30. So I definitely want to make sure I'm like around for that. No shot you called in the same time I did. Someone DM me how to buy a whitelist ticket. Yo, stud, talk to Terror about getting into Shin because I look personally, I would definitely get into Shin if it's point 0.3 for a whitelist. Um, that reminds me, yo, did you guys see what Ludies did? This is Ludies would be my next thing that like everybody forgot about Ludies. Um, and what happened with them. And I said, these motherfuckers are gonna fly. But the only thing that scared me off was the low collection supply. But I don't know if you guys have opened loot boxes yet. I haven't because I'm afraid I'm just gonna be a degem with them. But yeah, they're nuts. Bothead were at 1 sol. After they released beta, they went to 20. Yeah, they're gonna go to like a bajillion after they release their main stuff. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Dorian. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we just need to. I will have like agendas and stuff planned for next time. This is literally just me shooting the shit. I just want to make sure that you guys could see me, you guys could hear me, I can see chat. I really would like to have a YouTube tab open, but um, OBS is a crazy powerful tool, and I just need to learn how to use it more. So, Victor, as far as Pothead goes, yeah, our Bothead goes, I really do think they have like Blocksmith Lab potential, and you're getting in so early, and you're talking about connected people. Like one, I don't know if you've seen Nate Geo's stuff, um, like his Being collection, but it's so good. I want it now. After seeing his art, he's so good. I'm not normally an art guy, but I want to see Being. Pen Friends are going to be the leader in animation. Check out Pen Friends. They're doing Stoned 8 Society. Stoned 8 Society. Do you mean Stoned 8 Club? Yo, Loot Reezy. Rez. Am I saying that right? Snipe, is that you? I don't can't I don't know people's YouTube names. When sign in with Wallet or Discord onto YouTube. I believe they'll hit 40 or 50. I have 2 bot heads, same. I honestly feel underexposed to bot heads. I should have bought more at like 7. I faded. I don't know why I faded them. I was just chasing some other shit at the time. But my friend told me about them at like 1 sol. And I was like, whatever. It's fine. Yo, this stuff is so good. So Nate Geo is the artist for Bothead. Papa Mumu is a one-on-one collector, so very connected. He's the one-on-one collector for Big Brain Gallery. So obviously, Soul Big Brain is probably one of the biggest wallets in the space, biggest players in the space, and one of the most connected. So if I see him as a whale on most stuff, like I'm in. And the fact that he has this one-of-one curator on an underrated art project and has massive utility with it, sold. I mean, that was enough that Snipe, what are my great goat thoughts? They're ass. They have a dick for a nose, dude. um, I you will not catch me buying one of these. They don't even look good. Poor goats, man. Goats are great. Goats are so dope. Smell like ass, but like you cannot look at me in good conscience and tell me that this doesn't look like whoever their artist was is trolling them. It's just my Xbox gamer tag. Love it. Yeah. Yeah. So JPEG, first off, JPEG, you're one of the most supportive guys I've ever been around. You like all my shit on Twitter. You make me feel important. I'm nobody. Terrorbot reminds me of that every day. He calls me an influencer. Papa Mumu is connected with Big Brain Gallery. Yes. Yes, he is. Dorian, your boy has 10. I wish I did. I should have. I should have just made it a conviction play. But that's okay. Cyber Samurai is going to be my conviction play. I don't know why it's not more, but I guess we still have, like, again, I'm going to say 2 weeks for the Tensei ceremony. Somebody should open up betting on when Tensei is going to be, but whenever that happens, that is the easiest thing of my life. But yeah, I don't think there's any listed. There's only 28 of them, so I would love to commission a piece from Nate. You sold your goat at 9. Smart man. Smart man. That was actually a great exit. Dorian, I'm so pissed you have 10. I should have. It's okay. I got some dope ones, though. Holy shit. I love mine. I don't want to open up my wallet on stream. That's probably not a smart idea. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll just search my Twitter. You can see the ones I have. Soldier Great Goat for 9. That's honestly, I mean, that's what a lot of people are doing. These are all like previously hyped. What's happening with mints right now is that they got previously hyped, and you can say whether they're bought it or not. It's the fact that they did all these whitelist giveaways with the other hype projects, and then that incentivized botting these whitelist giveaway stuff. So they got insane engagement. They got insane followers. Um, And so we saw a lot of hype stuff and then sold shit the bed. I mean, like Trippy World, Trip and Ape Tribe. Um, trying to think of other ones that have been around for a little bit. Jacon, I actually like Jacon and Vandal. I think they're both good projects, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But yeah, all these just one, they all happened at the same time. And then two, like there's liquidity drying up. Like it's $40 sold now compared to $100, last month. So I post my whale a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I love my whale. My whale might be my favorite. Have Have you been minting any hype projects? I've been staying away from them. Hell yeah. I'm not even touching them. Like it's not even close. If like all I would do with the hype project is one, check whitelist price. If it's enough for you to say like I'm staying away, go ahead. But I think with Blocksmith coming out with their like whitelist authority, um, and then eventually bot heads when they do that, yeah, dude, I love this guy. He's rank 75, but I love the snake eater skin, with the moss and the trees on the background. Oh, dude, so good. Um, yeah, I was sad about Trippy World too. They were the first ones. They were also ones that was super early on. They had like less than 1,000 followers, and I thought they were gonna get big, but they were one of the first ones that I started saying like, "What the fuck is this engagement?" Okay, OBS like rugged for a second, so I want to make sure you guys can see me. Okay, I was saying as far as engagement goes, the only engagement I saw that was real was Bubble Goose. I was also before I even had a whale. They opened up Wordle, and I'm the worst Wordle player in the world. But I was like frantically trying to learn Wordle at the same time, like make my mind work with Wordle. It didn't work. I didn't get into the Discord server. It just ended up aping into a whale, which I should have when I saw them at 29. And I said, this shit's gonna explode because I found out they were connected to Bubble Goose, and I kept chasing liquidity, and sure enough, they exploded. So I would keep getting enough liquidity. So at first they got 30, then they went to 45, and I was like, shit, I have to sell more stuff. I ended up selling 2 remnants, which again, I would never do in the time, but I really wanted a whale. Um, bro, you really want me to check out Pen Friends? I'll do that. So I really wanted a whale, decided to keep pursuing it. I eventually sold off my last portal to get my whale. Super happy I did. Honestly, I sold it at 48, my portal. I just said, fuck it. I was like, I'm not missing out on this. Um, kept deciding on which whale I wanted to. Ended up, I was almost able to afford two. Um, Only got one, but honestly, my favorite piece. I love my whale. My whale is the most cohesive whale I've seen. It's not the most rare. I don't give a fuck. Pen friends. Going back to your point though, Dorian, as far as hype mints go, I would check whitelist, see if I can sell whitelist if they have a token or anything like that. This is fun. I like the animated stuff. I wish animated NFTs were like I know they probably run better if I bought it and put it into my Phantom wallet. But they look like ass on Magic Eden because Magic Eden has its issues. I love Magic Eden, the exchange, but they have their issues. Their launchpad definitely has issues. I'll tell them that straight to their face. Their launchpad is ass. I don't know who decided that was a good idea. But I would mint these hype projects and I would sell them almost immediately. I would actually, personally, if you want exposure to them, just bet if they're going to be up or down on Cubist. Like I would rather play that than buy whitelist for these projects. Hell yeah. Or spend the time to be like getting these whitelists. Unless I'm given these whitelists, I'm not going for it. The only whitelist I care about right now are Bubble Goose and Duppies, and that's because they're proven projects. This is fortifying their brand. They're like it's a separate collection, but it's fortifying Catalina, right? It's fortifying Catalina whale mixers because Wagme Beach, the key to Wagme Beach is the whales, right? Bubble Goose is an insane first product. They should have, honestly, if you want my personal opinion, they should have started with beach whales and then done Bubble Goose because Bubble Goose is like it's gonna be hard for people to get excited for beach whales when they just got done with the goat Carl Jones Bubble Goose, which is going to be its own project. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that about whales. They know what the fuck they're doing. I shouldn't tell them what they're doing. But and I don't even know what beach whale is going to look like. But the fact that it's a free mint is also awesome. The fact that you're going to get 3 to 5 whitelists a year on what you know is going to be solid projects, it's great. Honestly, I love the fact that I get to get more involved with the ecosystem, and they're just fortifying projects. Not, I think that's the one thing that Tayo did kind of wrong is that they're they have like Gen 2 pilots. Pilots is his own thing. I think that is more of a fortifying project, so they're doing something right with pilots. But um, I think, dude, the babies look better than some of the actual robots when it comes to Tayo, in my opinion. Like I would rather get 2 babies right now, especially since they haven't had their baby oil drop yet. So um, that would be my thing. And then Duppies is another fortifying one. It's even fortifying it even further because you have to buy dust for it. They're getting DAOs hyped up. It's going to be a much larger collection size. It's going to be like 1,300 or 13,000. So yeah, I had King of the Streets whitelist and sold that for 2x and glad I did. Hell yeah. Honestly, that's a dub, dude. Look, right now we're going to be trading for pennies. So I'm of the opinion that right now this is the best time to like get in really solidly with either that sub 10 soul category of builders, the ones that I know wholeheartedly. Like I sleep soundly at night knowing that Stud and Tom are working like 18-hour days. And I just get to join them for the ride. And every now and then they message me and I give them some wee woo response. Awesome story about how you got your whale. Honestly, I would never suggest chasing liquidity ever, Dorian. But that was just one of those that you're like, dude, I have so much conviction on this. And I'm glad I did. I got it at 88. I've gotten offers for 180 for my whale. But it's just the one piece that I'm like, dude, I have so much conviction on this. I appreciate you later. I haven't even checked my tweets yet. Um, and again, we'll have much more coordinated stuff when it comes to this. I won't go off on tangents because I tend to do so. But yeah, Wales is one of those I had high conviction in. I was going to chase Tayo, but I think I had more time with Tayo. And I did. I was right. I made the right call on that, even though I love Tayo, and I will definitely be trading in some stuff to get a Tayo. And obviously D-Gods. I I thought about going that route for a little bit, just like selling a ton of shit. Um, but I would rather have the diversification of when fundamentals hit on some of these projects. Stud gun early night. Yo, you guys are have the most insane sleep schedule of all time. Um, I'm excited for the update. You guys just you guys dropped that shit. So, um, I sold a whale to pick up Tayo. Oh no. I mean, it's not a oh no. I shouldn't say oh no because Tayo's so solid. Like it's just you pick your battle. Um, you pick your battle. Here's a good one. Thoughts on Susanoo? I mean, I think it falls into the same category. I hate the art on Susanoo. I don't know if it's anybody else, but I don't like. They haven't even dropped their shit yet. Um, I know it's a slow mint, so I'm not gonna give them anything. I don't know enough about their utility or anything like that. I just don't like this like half like skeleton, half human sort of thing. They're all like that. The art did nothing for me, so that's it. Yo, you guys are cracked for being on here at 3:05 a.m. I'm not gonna check it right now. I gotta see if Discord's in this. Yeah. Okay, I can check it over here. You guys can't see this, right? Do you want me to show this, Tom? I called Wills when it was 12, so I finally had to take profit. Dude, hell of a trade. Um, Dorian, if you want my the whole reason I didn't get whales, so one day I decided to mint this shit instead of whales. I minted this shit. I'm so pissed still. So the reason I faded whales for such a long time, even though I knew they were great, is because I was so balls deep on this shit. I don't even want to talk about how many homes I have. God, you can share it. Let me check it out first before I even. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. This is not a drill. This is not a drill, boys. Boys, look at this. Yo, I helped Tom have some conviction on the German Shepherd going German Shepherd route. So I'll take credit for that. But yo, radioactive fucking dog, let's go. Holy shit. Tom, that looks so good. Dude, I'm so glad I have bananas instead of a zombie. Fuck zombies, dude. Zombie companion? Hell yeah. Cool. Can I get F's in chat for fucking Tom the goat over here? Tom, I like you more than Stud right now. Okay, I like you guys equally. I think you guys are still the same person. I'm convinced of it. Yeah, Dorian. So, anyways, finish the story. I minted the neighborhood instead. So it was just like a whole bag of cope. I was just smoking, dude. I smoked on that for the longest time and just decided to go with the whales. So that's my story. I'm not fading them again. Yo, just shouts out. Remnant team is so cracked. I love the fact that we get to be here and invest under 10 soul for something that is going to be a generational game. And I think the only thing with remnants, I think everybody can understand it too, is they just have to break through the stigma of P2E games because P2E has such a negative stigma to it. Like you think of it and everybody's like, oh, when's the game coming out? Like they don't even think the game's out. Um, like how much can you earn from it? It's not about earning. Like I just genuinely I never think I've done 7 transactions, 7 item transactions. All I do is loot. I actually buy more camp on the market to upgrade all my shit, just because I know this game's gonna be so much deeper than this. Sod, I'm just now seeing your message. Degen Dojo should pick up. I think so. Look, I'm not in Degen Dojo, but I think it's a hell of a pickup. Yeah, Sod, let me give you my 2 cents on what I'm doing right now. Is I'm finding a handful of conviction plays and I'm just writing those out. All the other shit is noise to me. As far as upcoming mints, I would love Duppies if I can get in. I think you don't fade Frank, you don't fade Tom, and I wouldn't fade Wagme either. So I have two Bubble Goose mints. I will be holding on to those unless we get like over 100 on mint day. I may sell one just to have some more liquid on hand. Um, but I will be holding a Bubble Goose for forever. Carl is seriously, I love the Boondocks more than probably anybody I've ever met. So when I found out he was kind of backing the project, he was the creator of Bubble Goose. I'm in. That's like my J. Cole of animators, right? Producers. I think the only one who beats him is Aaron McGruder because he was the executive producer for Boondocks. But Boondocks was like, dude, eye-opening show for me. I loved it. Thought it was hilarious. What do you mean you have 2K camp to send me? No. No, you don't have 2K. You should be playing this game, Dorian. Yeah, this shit looks so sick. Leaked alpha for you guys. Fucking leaked. Thanks for the exclusive, Tom. I appreciate you. So, shouts out to everybody who's still on here. I am over on my time. I was only planning on making this an hour stream, but um yeah, send it my way. I mean, I will take it. I'm not going to not take your camp. Been out of remnants for a while now. Not too late to pick one up. I'm just saying the update will actually make it like a play and earn game. I think they're focusing more on the and earn part. They just have to break that stigma. That's it. I mean, the game's fun as fuck. I think Shin's gonna be the same way, where like a lot of people will just get tired of the content that they have provided. I know better than to fade Ryan. I like unless I think I can sell and get a better entry point later, which some people kind of have. Like if you time the exit on Rems where you got out at 20, you did pretty well. I mean, they're at 8.9 right now, and you could have got them for like 6 at one point. So great stream. Thanks, dude. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm probably calling it here soon, but boys, this has been a blast. I will yeah, we'll be streaming Thursday morning. I'll probably be doing an evening and a morning stream just so everybody can can get on schedule. And then obviously we'll be having some, if I can get like dope ass guests on here and we can kind of shoot the shit, talk about their projects a little bit or talk about any alpha they might have if it's like a notable influencer or somebody who knows their stuff. Like there's only a handful of people. I talked to Alexander for a little bit. I will get him on the show at some point, but I want to get this a little bit bigger. Hello Moon actually slid into my DMs and said they wanted to jump on a YouTube channel. So I will be like recording an actual video with them as well as live streaming it and edit it for the YouTube channel because they deserve it. Dude, they are doing the most when it comes to data analytics. They have built an insane free platform. Eventually, they're going to have to NFT, but I'm curious about their business model. So, anyways, yes, this was at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So, take an hour and 15 minutes off. That's the time that it starts on Thursdays. And then for people who are other places in the world, I love that NFTs are global. It is going to be 10 a.m. Eastern time. That is what 3 p.m. UTC. So hopefully I can get a little bit more audience there as well. We can just shoot the shit a little bit more, and that's what Thursday is going to be. I'll have a little bit more organization on that one, but until we hit Hello Moon, these are just solely we're talking markets, we're talking about health of markets, we're talking about get this shit out of my site and everything in between. So that about does it for me, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys do fantastic in this market. And yeah, I'll see you guys Thursday morning. If I don't, this time next week on Tuesdays is when I'll come back. Good night, guys. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. I hope you guys do fantastic. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys Thursday morning. Thursday morning. Yes, yo, I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, Bubble Goose. Bubble Goose is gonna be insane. So if you don't have whitelist, I would be very, very careful and just see what price action looks like. I think we had a lot of people just get burned recently, so I will do. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go watch the rest of this Rangers game. I'll catch you guys later.